What's good? It's the Big Capone BCDT checking in once again, right here on another episode of Black Currency Exchange Show on the one and only Black Currency Exchange Network, hosted by your boy. Hey man, season 2, episode 1 just kicked off with my boy Molly. Shout out to the Mop Ball for coming through and blessing us, letting us, kind of get into the more personal side. A lot of people just see him on stage and see him as an artist, but we got to see him as a person. Again, we apologize for the first part being cut out and only being able to show the second half, but it is what it is. Gotta keep moving through adversity. So, season 2, episode 2, got to kick it off right, man. Boy, the legendary Bpace came through and not only gave game, but he showed what it's like to really be in the industry and to show that the side that we don't get to see. A lot of people just see the glitz and glamour, but he showed what it's like to that you can be around all these people with money and all this stuff that other people want, but you can still be a real authentic person. And that's what this episode shows. So hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. We try to keep it raw. We try to keep it authentic right here on the one and only Black Currency Exchange Show. And with that, we finna get into action. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
DT, you a fool for this one.
What's good? It's the boy BCDT, and we had to come back with a new episode of the Black Currency Exchange Show. Man, I know y'all was hitting me up about season 2. There's a lot of people waiting to get on episodes, and somebody special, end up coming through for me, bro, and I had to end up getting them on here, bro. The man's schedule be busy. What he be doing is immaculate. He been in the game for a minute. If you from the 228, the Gulf Coast, you know exactly who this is. The introduction I can give is crazy, but y'all know I let whoever get on the show introduce themselves, man. So if you don't mind, my boy, please introduce who you is to the people.
Yes, sir. It's Bpace. You know what I'm saying? Director, artist, extraordinaire. Shit, we here.
Yes, sir.
Shit about to go up. Make sure when you watch this motherfucker, share this motherfucker. We're gonna be putting knowledge in the universe, and y'all take it for what it is and spread it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Man, I appreciate you coming on here.
Yeah,
for one,
for sure.
bro. I know you got a busy schedule just based off everything that you do.
Yeah.
Now before we get into all the fancy stuff, we're gonna just take it back, bro. Because I like to keep it real, like to keep it authentic on here. You feel me? So, just. You from where I'm from.
Yeah.
Gulfport, Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi, by the way, you know what I'm saying? So, like, coming up where we from, bro, it's not a lot of support. It's not a lot of, it's not a lot of direction, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To get to that next level, you feel me?
Type shit.
Now, when I say support, I don't mean the people that support, so don't take it the wrong way. I mean those ones, you feel me, that know that they can help you get to that next level, but choose not to.
Right.
So, what was it like, coming up in the game, bro? Like, and not like it's a lot easier now to do stuff. Yeah. But coming up with you really had to work and get there.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what was that like? And what was your support like?
Man, it was crazy because I came in the game offering something to everybody. So if you needed a video, you was an artist or whatever, you was trying to get that, they'll spend money with that or, shop with me on that. And but the average people, the normal people that, do the normal shit, they can get hoodies and stuff. So I was able to have a really big niche, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody could wear a hoodie, everybody could wear a t-shirt, because not everybody got a business that need a video, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I was able to reach more of the masses by providing clothes and stuff. And so I was doing that in high school. Then like, you know, just doing that really just kind of gained popularity in the school. So really I just took off in school just by doing the hoodies and stuff. And then once I became a senior, I reached out to some guys through Twitter that's popping in the A and then shit. So when I graduated, I just got out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Now, you say you know you did your thing, you put your grind in, but you networked and you reached out to people that you didn't know. Now, a lot of people, not just where we from, but just anywhere, they'll get real comfortable in their like that familiar zone. You feel me? They feel like wherever they from, the people where they from gonna support the shit out them. You feel me? And a lot of the times, but that don't happen, and people, start feeling away. Even that happened to me. Like I was like, bruh, damn, why is the, who said they gonna support me not supporting me? You feel me?
I definitely had some hardships with that. Like people weren't supporting me when I was like I had like little dreads and we was like doing lip singing videos and people was hating on us because we was just being creative like on accident. We was just having fun. People was hating on us because we was having fun. We was doing parties. Niggas get mad because they hoes choosing and shit like that. So it was just like, that's just what it was like. And then so like, as far as like the support, like once I started doing like some shit that the average motherfucker couldn't do, that's when the support really came. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if you start doing shit that other motherfuckers can't do, first they gonna hate, but then they gonna appreciate it once they see you like the growth. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh damn, because somebody else gonna come to the person that wasn't supporting like, hey, you see this shit? Then they ain't gonna have no choice but to fuck with it because everybody else fucking with it.
Nah, I'm glad you said that, my boy. Yeah. Because they say a lot of people only support you when it's popular to support you.
Yeah.
Is that true? Do you feel that's true?
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it, man, because at the same time, if it's fire, I mean, people should support it off the jump, out the gate.
Nah, look, all right, cool.
But it's like...
All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, cool. All right, wait, hold on. Nah, I'm glad we here.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a lot of our partners, it's a lot of people we know, like, personally, that's hard as a motherfucker, bro. But they don't get the type of recognition that they should get, even, you know what I'm saying?
Man, they ain't putting in enough work.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, because, like, it's some talented motherfuckers, but it's also some hard-working motherfuckers with no talent. You know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker who hard-working with no talent going before a motherfucker with talent with no work ethic. So if you combine the two, then you like, you everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all hear the man talking. This is real game.
It's real talk, man. Shit, I done shot some of the coolest looking motherfuckers, man, and I ain't heard from them since we shot them. They somewhere else. I don't know what the fuck. Like niggas just give up. Like it's like laws and this shit. We're working hard. Like you know what I'm saying?
Now, I had your brother Molly on here, and we had discussed like putting in like 10,000 hours to like master your craft.
Facts.
Is like, can you kind of speak on like how like because people, you know what I'm saying, they see the glitz, they see the glamour when you get to a spot, but they don't see when you putting that work in, when you up late, your spouse is asleep, you not around your kids. If you got kids, you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not really being able to go to birthday parties and be around people like you're putting in work to get to that next spot. Like, can you speak on putting in that 10,000?
Yeah, 10,000.
That's a lot of time, bro. That sounds like a lot of time, bro.
Facts. And it's like shit. I'll just speak on myself before I get into that fully. Like my 10,000 hours came on accident because it's just something I love to do. So when I found out about 10,000 hours, I already put 20,000 hours in. You know what I'm saying? But when you putting in that 10,000 hours, it's kind of like this shit damn near like a job. So like me and my new shorty, we like on some like structure shit. So I treat my shit like a job now. If I wake up at 8, I'm gonna go to work at 9, and we're all the way up to 5. So that's 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, I'm gonna work on my hobbies or something. You know what I mean? Like they gonna add in them extra, you know what I'm saying, hours. Cause like the normal motherfucker, like if you gotta work 2-3 jobs to provide, it's the same shit with what we doing. Like you gotta treat that shit like a job. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Damn, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Like if you had 2 jobs, it's just like you was to put that overtime into yourself. It's just like working 2.
Exactly. Like there's so many hours a day to where you could do. You could be you could be a pianist. You could be like an actual artist that paint, and you could be a fucking realtor at once. because there's so many hours in the day. You only need like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like they say you need 8, but even if you take those 16 hours, like that's a lot of motherfucking hours. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta go in, like start waking up at 5, go run, like get your energy right before you even start the day. So when people come at you with bullshit, you just like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You already meditated, you already good, like for the day, and can't nobody really disrupt that. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
would you say it's ideal to kind of like have a routine? Cause like me myself,
Yeah.
I just kind of like I hop out the bed and my routine, bro. I just flow with the day. I don't just try to like, you know, of course, you know, brush your teeth, take a shower, you know, routine stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as like the day progresses, a lot of times people are playing stuff or try to do stuff, and when they don't make it, they feel like they behind and stuff like that.
Man,
Me, I kind of just flow with the day,
right.
let the day kind of just go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't really just like think about it.
Yeah.
So whenever you kind of like get into those modes, not just putting in 10,000 hours, but just putting back into yourself, you know, how do you kind of like go about putting back into you and not just mixing so much of the 10,000 hours with like personal life, you know what I'm saying?
So just, you saying like just when I'm just floating, when I'm just...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like going about your days, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we'll get so much, we'll get so involved into work, we forget about ourselves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, for sure. Shit, what I do is like to have fun, because when I have fun, I fuck around still end up doing work by thinking about more ideas.
You know what I'm saying?
Then writing them down.
Right.
It's just like, it's like my life. Like, shit, a doctor, a
It's,
lawyer
you know what I'm
going,
saying? It's like,
man, they could be out with their family. They gonna still, man, they might have $1 million client that's gonna come. They not gonna not answer the phone because they with their family having fun. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying?
So is it really considered work then?
Yeah,
or
nah,
is it more like what would you consider? Because like
a lifestyle.
You know you put, because all right, a lot of times people trade. They say that, you know, when you go to work, you trading your time for money and stuff like that. When you putting in, bro, when you really doing it, you don't just think about the money. You doing it for the purpose of doing it.
Exactly.
You know, so how do you like get past that point of like, all right, even when I'm living myself and ideas are coming to me, can you still separate yourself like from that?
From like work?
Yeah, like just from the idea of being like Bpace. Like, can you like really be, you know?
Shit, when I had my kid, like that shit taught me like different type of responsibilities. So that's really when I separate myself, when I'm with my kid. That's probably the only time I really separate. Or like even when I'm with my family, they coming up, they asking me so many questions about my shit. I still, you know what I mean? I be like,
right.
Like, you feel me? Like,
you know it so much.
You can't escape it, bro.
Right, bro. That's what I'm saying.
It is what it is. That's why you gotta love what you do, so you know.
Exactly.
Shit, boy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But my kid, he can't really talk, like, so it's like, that nigga ain't finna ask me, Dad, that was work. Like, that nigga gonna say, ball. And like, you feel me? So it's like, you feel me?
That's something, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like wanting to getting to people, because we'll involve ourselves so much, bro, trying to get to the fame or trying to get to that whatever we feel like is the end goal, bro, that we forget like Charleston White said it. Shout out my boy Charleston White. But he said you got a birth date and you got a death date. What's in between the dash is what matters. And a lot of times, bro, we forget to like really make the dash matter, because we just know, all right, bro, we gotta work, we gotta make money, we gotta pay bills, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta make other people happy, but we forget to like re-involve ourselves just from like work, bro, like from what reality is. Like we like getting into our own world, bro. I swear to you, and tell me if I'm wrong. When you get into your own world, bro, are you at your most peace? Like when ain't nobody else in your brain, you ain't gotta share no ideas, you ain't gotta talk. You in your world, bro. How does that shit feel?
At this point, I be driving myself crazy, so I really don't like to be by myself no more, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I done did so much shit, bro. Like, it was to a point one time I would be at the crib, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I don't even, like, this shit, like, boring now. You feel me? Like, I just like new challenges, for real. Like, Honestly, bro, like this shit really is like a lifestyle for real. That's why I'm trying to bring structure into 2023 because I ain't never had structure my whole life. I just kept going, just doing shit.
I don't think anybody truly does, bro.
Yeah,
Until you really want structure in your life, bro.
Yeah.
I think people really just
shit. NFL players got structure. Them folks got a goddamn training camp. Them folks gotta be on point. They can't just go drink and get fucked up.
Anybody getting paid millions of dollars will have structure like a motherfucker.
You feel me? That's how. But we gotta
But
create that.
you going, bro? You just making like $15 an hour, fam. You gonna still do what the fuck you want to do? You feel
That's
me?
still structure though.
In a sense.
You gotta wake up. You gotta clock in. You gotta be on point to get that 15 an hour.
True.
That's structure.
True.
And then when you get off, you ain't gotta worry about that structure no more. You can do whatever the fuck. You feel me?
You got a point.
Yeah.
I can't take that from you.
Yeah.
I can't take that from you.
Yeah.
But finding peace in life, finding, like that safe haven back in yourself. We get back into that work world. Like, don't that work world shit, I know they get old women in the motherfucking. And
man, sometimes I be begging to get back into it. I be so off the grid. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes if you don't put in so much work, you can, like right now I can tell you like matter of fact, I'll say the holidays, the whole industry shut down. I was probably ain't do no video for like 20 days.
Like shooting wise?
Yeah, I was begging to get back in that motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Itch.
You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga be fucking off so much, you like, hold on, bro, man, he ain't trying to lose motion out here. Nigga trying to goddamn keep going, and then all of a sudden, when the shit hit again, it's like, boom, 5 videos booked, goddamn, going hard. And then right now, shit, on the artist tip, it's fun. It's fun because like yesterday we did a show, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, okay, cool. I got to be myself, have a little fun. I had to worry about nobody else's career for once. You know what I'm saying? And like today, shit, cool shit, interview shit. You know what I'm saying? We get to have a real conversation.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this like real life shit. It's cool shit. I got to hang with moms, get to hang out with people like my girl, all type of shit. And this shit cool. Tomorrow I'm gonna go back to the A and shit, get right back to work. Like this really like kind of like a little off goddamn day for me. Then this shit.
That's kind of like what I was getting to earlier.
Yeah.
Like, cause you get so into work, like whenever you do get them chances to kind of like sit and unwind, do you really enjoy them even when work's still on your mind and shit like that?
Yeah.
What's like your favorite things to do when you do get to
when I'm
like
chilling?
sit, like when you like when you chill shit like me?
Shit.
I'm a goddamn smoke.
Yeah.
Goddamn go count your money and figure out a new way to get your money.
Yeah.
Go shoot an episode or some shit.
Type shit.
I mean, I love thrifting.
Man, yeah, that's hard.
Avid thrifting,
For real,
boy.
that's hard.
Go on. Like, what's some shit you like? You know what I'm saying? You like the
You got like a little store online for your thrift?
Fam, it's coming.
All right, bet.
Just wait on it.
Morning's that.
Just wait on it. I got some, just because I'm a little short, you know what I'm saying? I got something for the big
Yeah.
niggas too, don't worry.
For sure.
I got you, my
Yeah.
boy. But yeah, what's some shit
Shit I
like
like to
you
do.
like to do? Who?
Like to go bowling. Like to have little intimate cookouts with my partners in the A and shit. They come to the crib, you know what I'm saying? My girl might cook some. I like to goddamn, shit. If I say like normal shit, bro, like fun shit. I like to do fun shit, like VR, goddamn.
I'm so glad.
Like goddamn basketball, go hoop, go to the gym. It's just like shit. I could really fuck off for a whole day by bullshitting and having fun and not thinking about work. Even people be calling me if I don't feel like dealing with it, I ain't gonna deal with it.
Cause look, bro, look. A lot of the time, a lot of folks when they see blue check mark, they see people around big names and shit.
Yeah.
They be like, oh, that motherfucker snobby and stuck up, and they just on rich shit all the time because you doing rich shit.
Yeah.
Bro, like they be forgetting like y'all normal motherfucking like people, like you know what I'm saying, like
that shit a facade, like the internet shit. It's just like for me, I only post whenever I need it. Like if I post, it's for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I don't post me fucking off because I feel like it might be a kid out there that's getting inspired by me, and if they see me doing some normal shit, I mean, it's cool. Like, see, I contradicted myself because when I do artist shit, it's like people want to see you having fun and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing video shit, I kind of like when I'm in that video mode, I only post like the big shit I'm doing to keep people inspired.
Right.
I don't show myself fucking up, but I do have a close friend. Molly, you and my close friend?
Yeah.
You and my close friends? You know what I'm saying? So my close friends showed like the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Like I be on the bullshit. You feel me? But ain't
like
nobody
you actually having fun as a person.
Yeah, I'm a human. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, I'm a robot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, whatever. But
I be on fucking
you feel me?
Instagram,
You
too.
feel me? Like,
That's what I said, nigga. We just saying.
I'm trying to like.
It's a facade, bro. And in the interview shit, you get to see how the motherfucker is. That's why like niggas like the Weeknd and shit don't do interviews. So you'll never be able to see how it really is.
Like just his personality and shit.
You had to hear from like one of his hoes or something. Like my partner was dealing with this chick and she was like, oh my God, it's like an experience when you go to his house and he's just so like, oh my God, you know what I mean? It's like, but she would only know that. Nobody else would except for the, you know what I mean? And that's cool, but that's just, you know.
Okay, so not just on some, you know, being known type shit. How, like, what do you kind of say to like having private lives going into this new year and shit? Because a lot of people put a lot of their business and shit on social media. They feel like, you know, it's important to clout chase and shit like that and try to get
attention. If it ain't monetized, it ain't no point of posting that shit. To me, I feel like, cause social media get caught up in the rabbit hole. I mean, I do have group chats where we post and share memes and shit, but it's like, I don't really be on that shit like that. But I mean, bro.
Cause like I say, bro, having a big following, like people think, you know, y'all involved into a lot of shit that y'all, you know, just. I mean, of course, you know, y'all do a lot of things that. Fuck. I mean, y'all are normal people too. I don't want to say like that normal people don't do.
Who is y'all?
Like, y'all are fucking normal people too.
Who the fuck is y'all?
You know, huh?
Who is y'all?
I mean, it's like celebrities and shit.
I ain't no fucking celebrity, nigga. Right?
I mean,
I'm just.
People, bro, when you get a blue checky, like, fam, people think, you know what I'm saying, this nigga that made it out the hood, bro.
Man, but this niggas out here buying that shit though. So it's like,
bullshit.
Man, I get at least one text a week. A nigga ask me, bro, how you verify? I submit it. Bro, how could I pay for it? I hook them up with my people and then shit, run that play. You know what I'm saying? Fire it and get verified.
Oh my God.
So
y'all ain't even
$1,500 off the top.
Bro.
Hey, your people contact my people.
What's on the black currency exchange? We talk money, baby.
Yeah, you feel me?
Bro, you say what?
Yeah,
they out here blind. Nah, man. I mean, look, bro. I know people like buy followers. I know they buy followers and shit. Like, right? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy me some followers. I'm gonna go buy me some views and shit, just to make it seem like I'm buzzing a little bit more.
Bro, you can buy.
Bro, you know how like out there you gotta be to go buy a blue check mark, fam, for $5,000 and not get no traffic.
No traffic.
Like, you go look at their lights, you like, oh, they verified in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You go look at their lights, bro, they got like 15 of them.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm flabbergasted.
Learn something new every day, twin.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, bro.
That shit sick. So y'all out here faking. I mean, fake it till you make it. To each their own.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's better when somebody gotta like go through. You gotta go through this motherfucker, that motherfucker to get to me. You know what I'm saying? To verify that it's me and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta really come out. You worked hard for that 5,000 to not for nobody to know you.
Right. Like, who is this guy? Why? Man, some people, I ain't gonna lie, man, they be putting me in like them little engagement groups and shit with verified people. I'm like, who the fuck is this person? And it's like an old ass fucking Arabian guy with a hella Lamborghinis and shit. Fucking car dealership nigga or something. And goddamn, he just verified. And he be like, nice fam. On the comment on my picture, I was like, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Bro, I actually this one nigga, bro, nigga named, shout out to Cardelio Weights. Him and his wife got this weight company, bro. Bro be in the middle of like, he'll go pick up a block of ice and put it on a stick and lift that bitch. He be like 400 pounds. And I be like, the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? But he cool though. Like, I done actually grown to fuck with him and shit. But it's be like, shit like that. I just be like, alright, bet. You know what I'm saying? Then but some people take their blue check and get more business off of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Granted, I mean, yeah.
But me, I just, all I did was I put up pictures of me, Chris Brown, me and Quee, me and Richie Kidd, and then send in my BET articles and my MTV articles, and then boom, I woke up the next day, blue check.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You said it like this is just everyday shit.
Nah, I mean,
I'm supposed to sit in Chris Brown, the future and shit. Goddamn nigga.
bro,
Shit.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Shit, it is everyday shit, bro. It done came to that. You know what I'm saying? We used to look up to them folks. Still look up to them folks. I was on Future. Future was on set with Future. I was like, hey, what's up, big bro? Like, I need you to do this for the scene. Like, I started talking like Lennon and everything. He was fucking with it though. He started laughing like, yeah, I'm on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sensation.
yeah.
Sensation.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, like,
Hey, Future, listen, bro. You ever see this?
Future, if you ever see
Just,
this, he'll never
I
let
don't,
you
bro.
know he's-
Look, just come on here and just talk, bro. Like, you gotta talk a little louder than you talk, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good conversation. I ain't gonna ask you about shit you don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But
Man, bro's like a piece of art. Like, no cap. Like,
bro, people
when he
really,
in that
you know,
mode, he in that mode, then he'll like walk way away from the set to like laugh and hang out with partners and shit, and then come back like straight face, like swagged up, like.
so
Man.
so seeing him on set, because you know a lot of people will see him like he's toxic. They say my boy toxic as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
You done seen them in person, they've been
Yeah.
around them and shit.
yeah.
Can you verify, you know what I'm saying, my boy's really sensational out here so that people can get off his back?
He really got them having sauce, man. I give it to him. He got him real sauce. Like, it take a long time to get there, because I remember when he came down here, shout out Splash Community, they booked him. Whew, probably like 10, 11 years ago when Tony Montana came out. Yeah, he was hit. I'm probably looking hit right now versus like 5 years from today. I'll probably be like looking back like, man, I was hit in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't reached that type of success to even, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like 10 years ago he was hit. You know what I'm saying? I can say that. And he would probably say the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, yeah. But yeah, that's a whole nother subject, bro. Like, everybody's gotta put in work, man. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be, do what you want to do.
I'm trying to like show this shit as like fucking inspiration.
Yeah.
This is somebody that came up from where I came up, bro. That didn't work with some of the biggest names that you can like really think of, bro. Like,
Facts.
bro.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, the amount of people I done ran into that I've never posted, and the amount of people that I've worked with. Like, Justin Bieber's old assistant was my manager like 2 months before he got with Bieber, because I fired him and hired somebody from the SIP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he went and worked with Bieber. Like,
Well, damn.
them folks ain't finna play with you out here. Like, everybody, like, when you
Everybody
get out,
out here to get that shit,
Yeah,
boy.
like-
Who was me and Molly was, you know, talking about that, like you not working, somebody else is like putting that work in to
Yeah.
try to get to where you at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Do you feel like when in your market, it's, I ain't gonna say like competition, but do you feel like it's challenging at the same time to kind of like stay relevant, because there's so many people trying to start doing a lot of the same things these days?
Before I answer that, I ain't firing. We just grew apart. My nigga B, I fuck with you. Because he was lotto manager now, or now he work with QC. He just always find his way in the game. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta fuck with people like that that'll never fall off. They always figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? But back to what we was talking about, how to stay relevant. I got two sides. So video wise, to stay relevant, fuck with the people coming up. You know what I'm saying? Shoot their videos, and then also shoot the big dogs and just mix it in and make sure you when you lock in with an artist, try to get them up through there. You know what I'm saying? Be a big value to their career, you know, just as you would do for yourself. And then as an artist, staying relevant is just being consistent. That's really all it is, and having your shit together. Just being consistent. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I done been so inconsistent with my artistry. Like, nigga, I don't think I did a show since like before yesterday. Like, since like Corona.
Oh yeah, my boy don't just do music. Like he rapping and shit too. Like he be writing shit.
Yeah, I rap, bro. Like, oh no, I'm not rap. I don't rap. I make great music.
He's an artist. My bad.
I'm an artist. Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
that back.
So rap that sounds so like, I feel like rap sounds like I'm on the block with a rock and a sock and
Like on something like that
you
old
feel
hip
me?
hop
Like,
shit.
yeah, that shit
yeah,
sound
yeah.
like rap, like hip hop rap. I'm an artist, man. Goddamn, like, you know, got melodies and got.
You got cadence and like real flow. That's
got
gonna
a few
actually.
rock songs, man. You know, got some R&B joints.
Are you a rager?
Fucking rager, bro. Fucking rager. Fucking rager, bro.
Listen, bro. We gonna get back in just a second. More of the Black Currency Exchange. Don't y'all go nowhere. We finna play a quick clip of my boy Bpace doing some shit. Cause the boy be like fucking everywhere. So y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Smoke break.
Like, baby, just tell me what's up. Go your back on me, stop. Waiting on you to realize the last thing you had was a dog. I'm not your average guy, no. I'm really piping shit up. Deep stroke, deep stroke. I'm really deep in the guts. That other shit ain't what you want. I feel like I'm in the dirt. I'ma make that pussy squirt. Leave that toxic shit alone. Fuck around and I'll get hurt. Your friends told you he was no good. Come over here, baby, get work. Come over here, come get this work, yeah. You seen the hoe that was toxic, but that little shit fucked up my pockets. I had to double it up, run that shit back and I'm love with your body. Baby, you so exotic. Baby, I'm smoking exotic. I'm rolling this shit, passing this shit. I hit it in Balenciaga. I hit from the back and the baby, I'm losing connection, but then I'm rising. I'm trying to get hell while I'm driving this ain't no Honda, this is a Ferrari. Sometimes I get caught in the moment. If I tell you I love it, little baby, I'm sorry. Tell little baby, I'm sorry. I fell in love with deposits. Like, baby, just tell me what's up. Go your back on me and stop. Waiting on you to realize the last thing you had was a dog. I'm not your average guy, no. I'm really packing shit up. Deep stroke, deep stroke. I'm really deep in the guts. That other shit ain't what you want. I feel like I'm in the dirt. I'ma make that pussy squirt. Leave that toxic shit alone. Fuck around and I'll get hurt. Your friends told you he was no good. Come over here, baby, get work. Come over here, come get this work. Come get this work, yeah.
And we back. More of the Black Currency Exchange Show. That boy Bpace up in the building, man. You already know this episode, man, is like a real, like, not just any episode. It's more or less like something that y'all can really come back to and learn from. Like I brought him on here to teach y'all, you know, when people get into the industry, just because you can't reach out to them doesn't mean that you can't get to them. You have to stay consistent. You have to like really trust your process and keep chasing whatever it is you're chasing, because you never know who you're gonna run into that knows somebody, bro. That one moment can change your whole entire life, bro. Shout out to my boy Shaq for putting that Molly interview together, for putting this interview together. Shaq, you the man. So go follow my boy Shaquille Jackson. If you don't know who he is, that boy's a monster.
Yes, sir.
You done shot with, you kind of like brought Shaq up under your wing and shit, like.
Yeah, Shaq hard, man. I remember one thing that stuck out to me whenever we was working, and he always bring it up to this day. I got mad at him. We was shooting a video for Jacquees and Rich on McQuan. He ain't taking enough pictures. And I had like, I ain't really yelled, but I was kind of like frustrated because it was a big deal for me, because I hired him just to do the BTS, only him type shit, and he didn't really have what I was looking for. And he said ever since that day he like leveled up, like he like took what I said and kind of like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying, went going harder with the shit, because I like, you know what I'm saying, like that shit, you know, that shit be, you know, you could be, that shit could have been fucking some real big shit, and it, you know, that's my boy, so we always gonna work, but that could have been some real big shit, and then they could have sent that nigga away on set and shit, you know what I'm saying, and he learned from that shit, and he always tell me about that shit, like ever since that day, bro, he done had like that little fire up on him and shit.
I remember him telling me about that, like,
Yeah.
and one thing like coming up, bro, is learning constructive criticism and knowing how to kind of like separate when people is hating on you, talking bad about you, and when people like really showing you like real genuine love because they want to see you do better.
Yeah.
And like I say, when it comes to that constructive criticism, from you telling him that, I had a similar instance. I told my little partner like, bro, you really gotta like invest in yourself and trust your process, because all day long you can feel like you're the best artist out. You can feel like you're the greatest painter ever. You can feel like you're the best makeup artist ever.
Right.
But until you like really trust in yourself and go put that work in and give yourself an opportunity, because ain't nobody finna give that shit to you. Like you gotta go create your own opportunities for one, and for two, you have to know like at the end of the day, if I stop chasing this shit, what am I gonna get out of it?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? You get more out of chasing it than when you're not chasing it. You feel me? And seeing where you kind of like took Shaq, bro, like telling him like, look, this is not what I needed. He took that shit and was like, bro, either I can stop chasing this shit and not gain nothing from it, or I can keep going and put myself in a better place. You feel me?
Shaq got fired as hell.
See what I'm saying?
Everything. Shaq, one stop shop. Goddamn logos, fucking videos, photos, goddamn branding, all type of shit. Clothing line, whatever the fuck you need, Shaq gonna get it done. In a timely manner too, good price.
Shout out to my boy Shaq. We had to goddamn get my boy his flowers, bro.
Shaq hard, man, my dog.
Shit show. But
Slick cousin for real.
man, I see you one of the, the best dressed people that be on the Instagrams. You know what I'm saying?
Say what?
You one of the best dressed people that be on the Instagram.
Man, hell no, I just be shit.
No. You know, hey, no you put some shit on. You know, you can put some shit on. You feel me?
I'm trying to if I do.
You know,
My girl be making fun of me. She said, "Why you not be having that shit on?" Shit, I gotta turn my shit up, man. Niggas be calling me like, Pace, man, you need to be putting on Balenciaga. You need to put on Celine. You need to goddamn whoop, like come out the black truck, like I be like, shit.
Listen,
that
bro,
ain't me.
It's your swag, bro. That's why it's hard. It's your swag. But I know you got your own clothing line. Like
before I go into my own shit though, I just got sponsored by Crooks and Castles. This is the Crooks and Castles hoodie, and they just gave me a care package, and then this is another company. I think they're out in LA. They called Black Taylor, and I wore that shit last night. And then there's another one called Culture Kings. They're about to send me some shit, and then after I get my engagement back up, how I used to be, Fashion Over trying to do some deal shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, real nigga. So yeah, and then I'm gonna use that shit to push my brand, Deshaun Jovi. That's the name of the brand.
Deshaun Jovi.
Deshaun Jovi.
What is that name? Where that name come from?
My middle name is Deshaun, and then the Jovi part is like if I have a future another son, his name gonna be Jovi, so like Sean Jovi. And the first design got my first son's name on the eye of the skull, cause I got his name right here. And so it like means something. And then Sean Jovi kind of sound like Bon Jovi, and then Sean John like it's not, you know.
That was the first thing that came to mind with Deshaun John. So it kind of like made like a more
exactly. So it's got brand familiarity. So I know it's gonna go. I'm gonna just treat it like I do the video shit. I ain't gonna rush it. I ain't gonna force it on people. I'm gonna just let it happen and keep dropping, and eventually something's gonna go crazy.
Like what kind of like stuff are you kind of like dropping? Like sweatsuits, hoodies, shirts, hats?
Yeah, whatever come to mind. Right now we just got hoodies and sweatpants and shirts, and
website.
Yeah, DeshaunJovi.com, and that's really internet money, e-commerce. That's a business that slept on. Like you ain't gotta move nowhere, and that shit just. You know what I'm saying?
Coming in like motherfucking clockwork.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What was that process like bringing your clothing line together? Because that's something a lot of people try to get into too. You know what I'm saying?
I really I ain't gonna lie, shit, just like I really asked my shorty like, I need help coming up with a name for some shit. Whoop. And she was going so hard. I'm like, damn, like whoop. Then she honestly like it's really me and her shit like now. You know what I'm saying? Because she done came up with so many the goddamn ideas and all this shit. I'm like, I just step away. Shaq, we need this goddamn woo-woo. And She got them make sales, I make sales, and we just
Like, do y'all go together picking out like the fabrics and like the colors and all that schemes? So y'all do it all together?
Yeah, hit up the manufacturer, and then we starting off so like we not going like big. We not going because we could easily do like the hoodies with the no strings, and then try to get puff print and all type of stitching and have all this shit. We know the swag, but it's like we just had to get the idea off the ground, and then, you know what I'm saying? And we'll worry about all that expensive shit later, because technically that shit start adding up, and you see motherfuckers ain't got no following charging $300 for a goddamn hoodie. Like, who the fuck buying that shit?
I'm trying to tell you, boy, motherfucker come out the gate like Buffalo charge their ass motherfucking $75. Like, nigga, what am I paying $75 for? For what? You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Sean Jovi based upon Heartbreak. The first drop was it's shit we got called His Loss. That's like for the girls, and then we got one that say I love toxic women, and we got another one that say love don't live here anymore. And then the next drop is gonna be more like positive and like peaceful and different colors and shit. We started off basic with the blacks, the creams, and the whites, and now we finna go like colors and shit like for the spring and shit like so.
Now, before I move on to my next little question and stuff, with the name, the colors, the schemes, and all that, who is this brand mainly for? Because anybody can be like, all right, I got a clothing brand.
Right.
This is what it looks like. Go buy it.
Right. Yeah.
You feel me? Because I got a name and shit.
Go cop my
like
merch.
who? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me?
Sure.
But like, who is this like? Because you know what I'm saying? If it's a lifestyle brand, if it's just like a everyday kick it brand, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is it for? So more of those people in that audience can kind of like go target that.
Well, the first drop is pretty much for the rock stars. We got flames and skulls and all that shit, barbed wire. So it's like really like if you can put that shit on right, it'll fit in with like the Ed Hardy swag. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's like geared towards people who like you could be in love and fuck with it, or you could be coming out of heartbreak and fuck with it. It's just more so people who are like kind of emotional and like, you know what I'm saying? And then the next drop is gonna be for people who just like colors. Like you're gonna be able to put some dunks with it. Like it's just if you just got swag, it's really for that. You know what I'm saying? It's really not just one niche we sticking with on that type of shit. We just like whatever we feel, we gonna put it out. Whoever accepted, that's the niche for that drop. You know what I'm saying? So
that shit like that be having a lot of people scared. They be trying to push shit out that they just feel like everybody need to buy, rather than just like we're gonna put this out and whoever gravitates to it is gonna gravitate to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
For shit. Like,
so
can't force it.
Did you ever have to get past that fear factor, or did you just kind of like get okay with taking risk and shit?
Honestly, before we drop, I would show like a few influencers that's like popping, and they was like fucking with it. So that I was like, oh shit, well if they fuck with it, then the average I gonna fuck with it. Then shit, we dropped that shit, and people fucking with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what kind of advice would you kind of give to somebody that's trying to get them a clothing line off just not just the clothing line.
Okay.
Just a brand in general.
Man.
Cause that was gonna be like my next question anyway. Like, giving advice on like branding and how to like market yourself to put yourself in a better position to like really win. Cause like me myself, I swear to you not, bro. I ain't shot a show in like almost a year, but I seen how the game was changing with reels and all that type of stuff. So I just started reposting whole episodes like from the trailers I had made, and just started picking up more and more traffic. I started gaining subscribers off some shit I wasn't even like reproducing yet.
Type shit.
So I was just like, all right, I can see this game changer. I can see this elevation. I can kind of see where I'm going with, you know, how everything is just kind of like advancing itself now. And like I said, when you came into the game, you didn't have none of this.
Like,
you feel me?
Yeah, we had like MySpace.
Right. Like we had Tom.
Yeah, I be thinking like, damn, these kids, if they like own what I was on, like back then, right now on TikTok, and that's why you see these TikTok influencers, they get paid so much, and then a label will pick them up. Oh, you have so much engagement, become an artist, they get a writer, everything set up for them, and then they do 20, 30 million in a month on a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? And get $1 million deals and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's so easy.
It's easy. You know what I'm saying? But even with them, they gotta stay consistent. They gotta want that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So
even with staying consistent, like how do you like put yourself out there? How do you make yourself marketable? Like how do you turn yourself into the image that you're trying to, get the people to portray?
Type
you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Shit, I push it out and see, like, I ain't gonna lie, comments, likes, and shares really matter because you see what people fucking with and what they not fucking with, you know what I'm saying? So if I drop a song or drop a video and I see, like, the style I went for that, and if I see them gravitating to it, I'm like, okay, cool, that's just a whole niche that I know they gonna fuck with.
Right.
I'm an experimental type of guy, so I'm gonna try, like, all right, so let me try something different. I ain't gonna consistently put out the same shit, even though that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they say you're supposed to do. But
yeah, I'm gonna say shit. That's what they say. Shit,
Yeah,
I just be doing shit sometimes.
Exactly. And then it's just this whole shit is just an experiment for me. I'm still experimenting and just staying consistent, bro, and goddamn really putting that shit out and trying some shit. Every time I try some shit, that shit go. And I'm just like, damn. Just keep going. Just keep doing it. Like, oh God, like, I done failed so many fucking times.
That's the shit I kind of been wanting to hear.
Yeah, I done failed like a bitch.
Cause it's so easy to be like, man, I put that shit out and that shit go like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's easy as fuck to say that, but
Yeah.
that fucking when you fail, bro,
Yeah.
and you like rock bottom, like
Yeah.
God damn, boy, I ain't getting the traffic, I'm not getting the attention that I need.
Man,
like, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you stay consistent and ain't shit happening?
Oh God, I went to the studio with the sound artist the other day. Got who done been on the radio, got hits and everything, and like I was pissed because we couldn't like catch like the vibe together. And we made an okay song, and I know it's not my best song, but I'ma still put it out to the public to just see what they think. You know what I mean? Just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
I mean,
and then come back with some more shit, and then I'm gonna get back in with them and drop some more shit. Like I don't even give a fuck no more. I used to overthink that shit. You can't even overthink that shit no more. You just gotta drop that shit.
Facts.
Cause another what is that? Another man's trash, another man's treasure, some shit like that.
yeah, something like that.
Some shit.
Yeah.
Other people might be trashing me. The world might fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, are you your own biggest critic? God, like me. When I put some shit out, bro, I look at it like, God damn, boy, you said a lot of this. You could have did better on that. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck around and go put it out, bro, and people be like, bro, you hard as a motherfucker, bro. I be like, damn. Well, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should go with this move, but in my head, bro, I'm like, I could have said this bar better.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? I could have recorded this and my speech could have been a little bit better, but
that's just like NFL. What they do after the game, they lose and win, whatever, they gotta watch film, right? Same deal, high score shit, it's the same shit.
True.
It's like our version of sports, like shit, like last night, I did the show, the girl had the footage on her phone, what I do? I'm in the VIP section, goddamn, staring at that shit, trying to like rewind the scene where I'm fucking up, seeing what I done did wrong, and just, I'm analyzing that shit so I know how to come next time. And and shit, just seeing how it was from their perspective, and that shit, you really gotta study yourself. You gotta study people better than you. Another thing I learned too is when you study people that's better than you, look up 3 people they studied, and then look up 3 people they studied. It's like just keep, you know what I mean? Keep elevating and keep looking at who was before the people you look up to, and the people before them who they looked up to. It's like,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
That's something I kind of like preached and talked about was I always like be learnable and remain coachable. That's something I kind of like live by. It don't matter how much you go in.
I'm hard-headed too, my boy. I'm hard-headed like a bitch.
For real?
Hell yeah. Man, what? I'm fucking, I done learned, I grew up, like, ever since I had my kid, I done learned to be more coachable. Like, I done had so many people on my squad that done just, like, stop fucking with me because I needed my way. You know what I'm saying?
You still like that?
No. Halfway, but, like, now I might talk my shit and come back and be like, all right, but you was right. You feel me? Y'all go some ego shit, I'll be like, man, you tripping, woo. But I'll think about it, sit on it, and then like come back to him like, yeah, that's the move. That's hard. Like, you right. Like, I appreciate you.
How long did it take to get to that point to be like, all right, bro, you don't know everything you think you know?
Man, shit, that's 2 years ago. My son, I had my son at 27, 29 now. So it took my whole life, bro, to realize that shit. So whenever I look in the mirror,
shit, boy, that's a word. That's a testimony right there.
Yeah.
That man said he still, like, He's still learning, bro. Even at his age, you still
learning, and I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Like a lot, everybody got their own adversity. I ain't go through adversity until I had my son, and God put me through what I had to go through to appreciate little shit. Appreciate like you gave me that water. I appreciate it. I was thirsty.
Facts.
I'm grateful.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you bringing on the interview. I'm grateful.
Facts, bro.
I ain't had to pay for it. I go to say, I'm gonna have to pay for it. Say, I'm gonna have to pay for it. I ain't had to pay for this shit. I'm grateful that you appreciate what I got going on. And you bring me on this bitch. I'm grateful for every little shit.
That's how we feeling, bro. Like
Yeah.
showing that gratitude and showing appreciation to like the small things are gonna make the big things that much more, you know,
Hey, yeah,
that much more better. You feel me?
Man, oh boy, I'm telling you, bro. The industry was shutting down, and I was like, fuck, bro, like shit, stupid, bro. I still want to work, and shit, nigga, that's when I got a call to do future shit. Like, I was like, man, I was just telling myself, bro, I need something big to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel stagnant, and then I was shooting, bro. I had shot a video for 500 one time on some like just hustling shit. You feel me?
Why you was in the industry? Oh,
bro, this is like 3-4 months ago. I did a video 500 because my partner wanted to shoot a fucking video, and I'm like, fuck it. I started treating it like, you know how to trap. It's like, I mean, if you get a bag or something and you just want to at least profit at least minimum 400 to 500 off that bag that you know, a minimum, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. So I need to treat my video shit like that whenever it's slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that shit, bro. And the next day I had in like a couple days later, I had a big ass industry play, and I was like, oh shit, like, you feel me? But I was grateful for the 500.
Yeah.
I used to turn down 5,000 for videos. I used to turn that shit down. Ungrateful, bro. Just cause I was fucking with niggas, I was spending 20 and 30. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still charging 500. Why you say turn down 5,000? Goddamn.
Oh yeah. I was sending my private like, man, my minimum was 10. Cause I was trying to be like, what's the word they say? You gotta what is it, like, my price, and like don't settle and shit. Fuck that, bro. You gotta take everything, every bag. When they came in with $100, I'd be like, all right, bet 5-second Instagram clip, $100. You feel 5 seconds, do whatever you want to do. 5 seconds, I got you. I post on my story, $100. Fuck it, why not? And I just made $100 in 5 seconds.
Literally.
And how many seconds in an hour? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what come back with structure. If you treat this shit like a job, a 9 to 5, you gonna look at it like that. Like, nigga, that $500, looked at it. It took me an hour to shoot. It's 250 hours. That's like doctor and lawyer money, ain't it? Or some shit like that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You look at that shit like an hour, nigga. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You say you did that. You say you shot the video in an hour, edited in an hour.
Quick, boom.
For 500, that's $250 an hour.
Exactly.
That's how I be looking at my shit. I be like, boy.
Stop playing. You feel me? Stop playing with that shit.
Like, but getting to that point, like you say, it takes discipline, it takes consistency, it takes being persistent, and it takes like knowing your worth, bro. Like knowing that you can go from 10K to goddamn, to still charge 500 for a video, and still get the same kind of quality, energy, and shit like that.
Go from 50,000 to charging 500.
Oh damn, I was off a lot.
But when you get the $50,000 video, it's a lot of people that gotta get paid. You ain't just making 50,000.
I mean, but still, the fact that that's even that has to be a budget. You know what I'm saying?
Give me 100,000 right now, and I'll make that shit like they spent a million. No cap.
What you shoot? You shoot 4K?
I'm gonna tell you, it ain't even about the 4K, 5K, 6K, 8K. It's about, at the end of the day, when that shit go on YouTube, it's gonna be compressed. Yeah, you could put 4K footage on YouTube, or you go to a movie. That shit, you could shoot an iPhone movie in 1080, and it's gonna be the same as a big production. You know what I'm saying? Like when you blow it up on the screen, it's still gonna look the same. Like So 4K, 5K, 6K is just a wider frame rate. So this might be 4K right here. You put on 5K, it's like that. Put on 6K, it's like that. Put on 7K, like that. 8K, like that. Either way, it's got to get compressed back to 1080. So it's just like, and then that's gonna be a bitch to edit. Put anything above 4K is like a bitch to edit to me.
And that one I don't be trying to fuck with nothing above like 4K 1080p.
That shit don't even matter, bro.
It's creativity and putting yourself outside of a box of thinking like, all right, I'm gonna shoot this, I'm gonna make a video. Like with me, I'm gonna tell somebody send me a song, I'm gonna listen to that bitch. Even if I listen to it that day, bro, I just got it in my mind. I'm gonna take whatever this video is and I'm gonna make this bitch the best fucking video I can make out of this fucking video, out of this song.
You ever told somebody that music was trash? That they was paying you, they're gonna pay you. You like, okay, I'm gonna take. I don't know if I'm gonna take the money because that shit trash or, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever had to deal with that? Cause if your shit trash, I'm gonna shoot.
You know, I asked Shaq
the fuck out your
no
shit.
cap, bro. I asked Shaq that. I asked Shaq the same question in season 1.
How your energy is, like, but like if that shit trash and then like after we shoot and we come, I was like, you know what, bro. You should probably like. Nah, I ain't gonna tell him it's trash. I'm gonna be like, man, hey, bro, I'm gonna hook up my engineer, my producer, and my writer and shit. You feel me? I'll give him a resource to make that shit better without. But because if I don't know him personally, it's like I ain't finna just infiltrate your whole swag. That might be your swag. You might blow up off that shit.
That's why I'll be telling people they shit trash, cause just because I don't like it don't mean somebody else don't like it.
If they come back for the second video, you gotta kind of like.
They might be better though.
What if it's not? What if they come with something worse?
But the thing is,
and more money.
What's
you gonna do then?
If they got that bread, boy, I'm finna goddamn. All right, my boy, stand right here.
Yeah.
Cause it's sometimes, bro, a song could be trash as fuck.
Yeah.
Just off the audio. But if you gonna put the right visuals, that bitch, bro, you can make that song damn like almost 3 to 5 times better just off the video.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
Cause I've done it myself. I'm like, boy, this shit is ass as hell.
Water.
I go put my video on. I be like, boy, this shit kind of catching now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it takes that type of creativity.
Does that dumb down your music taste though? Does that dumb down your music?
Nah, cause I know what I like.
But you just shot the trash song.
Right.
And you shot the video like, oh,
It's
that
a
bitch kind of straight now. No,
It's
but
business.
you just said that shit kind of. You done watch the video like, oh, this shit kind of straight now.
Right. I mean, shit.
So you done dumb down your music taste. For the. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause like you can think a song trash, bro. You can think a song trash all day.
I did the same.
And
shit
you go
before,
listen to that shit like just a couple more times, and like that bitch. Eventually that shit get catchy to you. You know what I'm saying?
That person that you shot for damn near forced you to be a fan because you got to keep hearing that shit back.
Well, that's probably why. I think that's why.
Yeah.
It's more or less.
Our artists keep doing your thing. Video people keep doing your thing.
That's probably more or less why. I ain't gonna lie. I heard that shit so much.
Yeah.
But
every nigga I shoot, I know all that shit by heart.
Bro, that's how you feel.
I know Carl whole song by heart.
That save your shit?
Yes.
That's how you feel. I'm like, boy, I did not know this song starting out, but I know the shit out of this song.
That nigga, if that nigga perform that shit, and I was like the person in front row, bro,
I know word for word.
Word for word.
That's how you feeling, bro.
Oh God.
So it's like you kind of become a fan by default.
Well, I'm a fan of that nigga regardless, but other niggas, hell yeah. Yeah.
You kind of become a fan by default.
Yeah, type shit, yeah.
But we finna get up out this motherfucker. Before we go, goddamn, you got a motherfucking project that you finna goddamn drop a release. Talk about that
my
real
last
quick.
project in my 20s, man. It's gonna be called Sometimes the Grass is Greener on the Other Side. And the meaning behind that is I was dating a toxic bitch, and she told me the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And guess what? She was right. So then after I went to another grass, after she told me the grass wasn't greener, this shit over here is green as fuck. So I'm thankful. So I'm trying to, and yeah, it's gonna be. I don't even know how I'm coming on it. I just know I'm gonna have big features and all type of shit. It's gonna drop in April, and then when I turn 30, I'm doing music for bitches. So this is my last rockstar phase, my last little turn shit. And I'm going straight for the bitches.
Your R&B era.
Yeah, I'm growing my beard. Let me see your beard. You feel me? I'm coming like bro. Type shit. You feel me?
Hey boy.
Yeah.
Bro, they get to just.
Yeah. Yeah, bitch. I might be in a video with my fucking like water coming down my beard, nigga. Sweating, looking up like, you know what I'm saying? Serenading a bit, like, you know what I'm saying?
But don't let you come out of a pool, bro.
It's hard. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a long ass beard. Bro. Come at the pool.
I'm talking about fire ass shorts.
You feel me?
Diamond chain on, with your beard dripping goddamn on the bitch.
Type shit. Yeah.
Sauce. This has been a goddamn another episode of the Black Currency Exchange.
Yes, sir.
That boy Bpace has stopped in, man. Is there anything you want to say and leave with the people?
Hey man, be yourself. Be grateful. Put God first. Family first. You can go far in life. And like I said, the main thing I want you to get from this is be grateful for the little shit. You know what I'm saying? That way when the big shit comes, you appreciate everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, keep working hard, man. Keep working, man. I'm still working, so let's get it. I hope y'all take something good from this. This shit, what's your most viewed podcast?
My first episode was like 300 something.
We gonna hit at least 1,000 on this.
We on the road to 100 subscribers. We at 90 right now. If we not at 100 by this episode, just give me to 100 so I can get this little milestone.
So y'all watching this, my boy is under 100 subscribers and the biggest video 300 views. A year from now, my boy gonna be at least 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers, and every video gonna do at least 1,000 to 10K views on the basic level, on the minimum level, because he putting that work in, and this shit gonna happen, and this shit gonna be bigger than Say Cheese, bigger than academics, and I also got some sauce for him on the side. I'm gonna talk to him about to turn this shit up, and boom, he coming up a lot of my videos and shit, and I'm gonna put him, I'm gonna sneak some interviews for him. And we're going to turn this shit up because podcast shit is the future and this is the way. Just like e-commerce and fucking... That's it. I ain't gonna lie, rap is the future too because you can make music from your crib and get paid from your crib. So that's technically working from home. And we in the new generation and this shit is about to be big. Everybody's working hard. It'll show in the next year or two of how hard they're working.
Shit show. And with that, this is another episode of the Black Currency Exchange. It's your boy Bce. We out. And that's a wrap. Season 2, episode 2. That boy Bpace came through, man. That was an amazing episode. I couldn't be happier with how that turned out. That was really like almost a spare of the moment type thing. Cause he came into town and the phone call, the getting them there, everything, you know, I had to be on game, it had to be on point. And then I was in the middle of doing another, like a whole other show in the middle of getting him there. So just imagine doing all that and producing your own show. So shout out to Bpace for coming through, man. Shout out to everybody that was able to make that happen. I hope y'all are enjoying these episodes. We not done, we not stopping. I got a whole lot more coming and dropping for y'all, so make sure that y'all stay tuned. Again, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed, get tuned in, get locked in, become a part of the Black Currency Exchange family, because it's only gonna get bigger, it's only gonna get better, and it's only gonna grow, and that's only because of the likes of you. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and with that, this is the Black Currency Exchange Network. This is your boy BCDT checking out. Peace.